Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I'm Jonathan Porticalian and today we're going to be talking about how to install a safety cover for your pool. In this video we're going to go over some steps on how to do that, either a homeowner or a business owner. We're going to go through every detail that you need to know to get it done. So the first thing you need to do is talk about tools. So I'm going to go over kind of what I have with me, and whatever you have, there's a lot of similarities. You can use the same thing. So number one is going to be a hammer drill. I've got a Bosch hammer drill, works really well. And inside we've got, looks about like this. Pretty standard hammer drill for doing concrete. You can use a battery, it'll just really suck the battery out. They've got battery ones this size, so definitely recommend this size of a hammer drill. And then we have a 3/4 inch concrete bit. So these are essentials to getting those pilot holes drilled for the inserts. Next, obviously, we have our extension cords. You're gonna need plenty of extension cord length to go around the pool, unless it's a battery. And then our second item, you're gonna need a hammer, either a string line or chalk line. So if you have sealed concrete, you can go ahead and snap a line where you're gonna drill your inserts. This one isn't sealed yet, so we just went ahead and ran some stakes. I got them here, ran some stakes, and then ran a string line, makes it real clean. So either or, so definitely either a string line or a chalk line. So you can pick those up anywhere, Lowe's, Home Depot, Ace Hardware. You can actually buy any of this there. It's pretty common tools. So our third item is a necessity, is a shop vac. 5 horsepower shop vac that Craftsman makes. I love this thing. So they don't sponsor me, no one pays me to advertise for these tools at all, but these are the tools I use daily. So this is a wet dry vac, so all I gotta do is take out the filter and use it for water. But you're gonna use that for vacuuming up all the holes that you've drilled, keep everything clean, nice and neat. Our fifth item is gonna be a tape measure and a pencil or marker. Pencil I prefer, just it's erasable. So I got a construction pencil and a tape measure, Stanley tape measure. So you're gonna need those definitely to measure out everything. Besides the tools that come with the cover, so every safety cover, manual safety cover, these aren't electronic obviously, but every manual safety cover comes with a tool to stretch it with, and then a tool to screw down the brass fittings after you pull the cover off for the summer. So these are standard. You're gonna keep these in your garage as a homeowner. And if you're a business owner, then it goes with the homeowner. So these are definitely a must. Don't want to lose them. So that's going to conclude all the tools you need for this job. So let's get into it. This is the cover. It's 18 by 38. This is a 16 by 36. So it's a foot on each side all the way around. This one happens to be blue. That's a little bit of the layout. It comes this box over here full of these brackets. So these are your pulley, spring activated pulleys. And then you've got your pins here that you tap into the concrete. Then you got the screw point that screws in. And then this will set on top and it'll hold it. Getting the camera there, just like that. And then when summer's up, it's got an Allen key. And then you can screw these all the way in flush, so you're not tripping over them. So that's pretty much the gist of it. There are quite a bit here. So if you look at the cover pattern here, there's going to be 26 ties. There should be. So we're going to go ahead and get a count out right now and verify, and then we're going to go on to the next step. Yeah, right now the cover's upside down. That white seam, that's your indicator that it's upside down, but it doesn't really matter for what we're about to do. We're going to put a foot here and run our tape out. And let's say we run them at 32 inches, lock our tape. Let's see where that's gonna land us. Because you're gonna need about 2 or 3 inches of play for strapping. So see, that's plenty. You can go another 8-10 inches if you wanted to. So that's perfect. So that's where we're at. So what we're gonna do is this sticks over this pool. We got a coping here, 11. It sticks over about 1 inch. What we're gonna do is probably let's say the pool's an inch right here, and we go 1.32 inches. Let's say we mark that just a little bit. We're gonna hook off here. 16 inches is close enough. So what we're gonna do is come down here. So we got 16 here, and then we got 16 here. Come mark our 16 inches on both sides because we're already here. And the same thing with this one. Grab our string line, make a little slip knot so it runs right on the outside edge there, and off just a little bit, just right there. It's good. Let's go over here and check this one, make sure we're on or not. Let's just speed it down a little bit. There you go, make it tight, and then just come here, pull it a little bit. There we go. To get the first measurement, I measured these over here. From here to here, each one is 4'8". See, I'll stretch it out. I already stretched it out, but it's 4'8" inches. Okay. Now the same thing with the corner. These are all 4'8" inches. So now we got that measurement. What we're gonna do is get our first one set. Our first one's at the very corner. Okay, it's a foot longer on each end. So he came over a foot, which is sticking out an inch. So I'm gonna add an inch, which I got my line here, and I'm gonna go 12. Went 12. Well, from the control joint, it's 2 inches. So we went 2 inches from here, control joint over, and that's our first one. So from there over, we're gonna go 4'8" all the way down, and then that's gonna be how we mark the entire circumference everywhere. Now that's just the side here. When we get to the ends, we'll double check that. So let's get this marked out. So we got our corners drilled, this corner, that corner, and the center, and we're doing this for safety. You know, we just want to kind of double check everything. It should be on, dead on, but can't be too safe. So what we're gonna do is move our lines over and do the same thing we did over there, pull 16, and then we're gonna drill those corners, get it laid out. Once we get that done, clean this up, vacuum each hole out, and then we're gonna put our insert in, and then we're gonna string the cover across, and then everything looks good when we drill all the rest of the holes. We got the tap set here, this little tool. You'll stick it in here and tap it in until it's flush. And then we'll put the screw in. Nice and flush there, maybe a little high. Perfect. Put our threaded piece in here. Leave it up a little bit, just like that. That should stick all the way around that thing. It should be nice. You gotta be careful of green concrete. It'll want to pop up, you know. It's starting to a little bit there, but there's nothing you can do about it. All right, so we're gonna get all these done, and then we'll stretch the cover up.